Local government taxes are required for all blanks. Letter A minors, letter B residents, letter C tourists, letter D visitors. The correct answer is B residents. Local government taxes are typically required for residents of a particular area. These taxes are used to fund various services and infrastructure that benefit the community, such as public schools, roads, and emergency services. Minors, tourists, and visitors are generally not subject to local government taxes, as they do not reside permanently in the area and thus do not benefit from these services in the same way that residents do. Which of the following scholars studied extensively the human side of enterprise? Letter A Watson, letter B Maslow, letter C McGregor, letter D Taylor. The correct answer is letter B Maslow. Abraham Maslow is known for his extensive study on the human side of enterprise, particularly through his development of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This theory highlights the importance of understanding human motivation and the factors that contribute to personal fulfillment and productivity in the workplace. Which is South Asia's largest country by population? Letter A China, letter B India, letter C Pakistan, letter D Bangladesh. The correct answer is letter B, India. India is the largest country in South Asia by population. With over 1.4 billion people, it is the most populous country in the region and the second most populous in the world, after China. China, while having a larger population overall, is located in East Asia, not South Asia. Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nepal have significantly smaller populations compared to India. Which is the Mindanao province known as the first seat of Islam in the Philippines? Letter A Basilan, letter B Sulu, letter C Lanao del Sur, letter D Maguindanao. The correct answer is letter B Sulu. Sulu is known as the first seat of Islam in the Philippines. Islam was introduced to the Philippines in the 14th century by traders and missionaries from the Arabian Peninsula, and the Sultanate of Sulu was established, making it the earliest center of Islamic influence in the country. The arrival of the Arab trader Karim Ul Makdum in Sulu is considered a significant event in the spread of Islam in the Philippines. The process by which a person learns the requirements of the culture they are surrounded by and acquires values and behaviors appropriate or necessary in that culture is called letter A enculturation, letter B acculturation, letter C assimilation, letter D socialization. The correct answer is letter A enculturation. Enculturation is the process by which an individual learns and adopts the values, customs, norms, and behaviors of their surrounding culture. This process starts at a very young age and continues throughout life as one interacts with different cultural influences. It is through enculturation that people understand and integrate the cultural norms of their society. Acculturation, on the other hand, refers to the process of adopting the cultural traits or social patterns of another group, often as a result of prolonged contact. Assimilation involves fully adopting the cultural norms of another group, often losing the original cultural identity. Socialization is a broader term that encompasses all forms of learning from the social environment, including, but not limited to, cultural learning. Which statement is true about the Rio Grande de Cagayan? Letter A is the longest river in the Philippines. Letter B, it flows through the island of Mindanao. Letter C, it is primarily located in the Visayas region. Letter D, it originates from the Sierra Madre Mountains. The correct answer is letter A, it is the longest river in the Philippines. The Rio Grande de Cagayan, also known simply as the Cagayan River, is the longest river in the Philippines. It flows through the Caucasian Valley region in the northern part of the island of Luzon. The river originates from the Carabelo Mountains and traverses a distance of about 505 kilometers before emptying into the Luzon Strait. It is a crucial waterway for irrigation, transportation, and fishing in the region. During the presidency of Ferdinand Marcos in the Philippines, a significant agricultural development occurred known as the Green Revolution. Which of the following statements best describes the role of miracle rice during this period? Letter A. Miracle rice was a genetically modified crop that significantly increased food production in the Philippines, leading to the country becoming a major rice exporter. Letter B. Miracle rice was a new variety of rice developed in the Philippines that required less water and could grow in drought conditions. Letter C. Miracle rice was an imported variety of rice that failed to grow in the Philippine climate, leading to widespread food shortages. D. Miracle rice was a high-yield variety of rice introduced to the Philippines that helped improve rice production and food security in the country. The correct answer is letter D. Miracle rice was a high-yield variety of rice introduced to the Philippines that helped improve rice production and food security in the country. Which of the following is given the sole power to declare the existence of a state of war? Letter A. Congress. Letter B. Senate. Letter C. House of Representatives. Letter D. President. The correct answer is letter A. Congress. Under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the power to declare a state of war is vested in Congress. According to Article 6, Section 23(1), the Congress, by a vote of 2/3 of both houses in joint session assembled, voting separately, shall have the sole power to declare the existence of a state of war. This provision ensures that the decision to enter into a state of war is made through a democratic process involving the elected representatives of the people, rather than being made unilaterally by the president or any other single entity. This system of checks and balances helps to prevent the abuse of power and ensures that such a significant decision is thoroughly deliberated. Where did the Spaniards establish their first permanent settlement? Letter A. Cebu. Letter B. Manila. Letter C. Intramuros. Letter D. Vigan. The correct answer is letter A. Cebu. The Spaniards established their first permanent settlement in Cebu. In 1565, Spanish explorer Miguel López de Legazpi arrived in Cebu and established a Spanish colony, making it the first permanent Spanish settlement in the Philippines. This event marked the beginning of more than 3 centuries of Spanish colonization in the country. Where was the starting point of Western civilization? Letter A. Egypt. Letter B. Mesopotamia. Letter C. Israel. Letter D. Babylonia. The correct answer is letter B. Mesopotamia. It is widely regarded as the starting point of Western civilization. Often referred to as the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, which is located in the region of modern-day Iraq, was the site of some of the earliest human civilizations. It was here that significant developments such as the invention of writing cuneiform, the establishment of cities, and the formation of complex societies first occurred. These advancements laid the foundation for the subsequent development of Western civilization.